the name, Winehouse. How she was a talented musician, but she did a lot of drugs and everything, and him himself. It's like, how do you get to this aura? How do you find yourself? The natural being, the natural you. You know, what is your charisma? What is your magnetic force? Well, I think a lot of that has to do with what you put out there. Your vibe. You know, and you have to be clear, like he says, clear. We got so much stuff going on, not here, but out there, and then in here too. So easy to be misunderstood, to hurt people's feelings, stuff like that, and you have to get escape from it. If it's bothering you, you have to get away from it. You know, if it's not, if you're doing fine in the system, then you stay in the system. But if you're not doing good and you think you can do better outside of it, then you go outside of it. But if you're happy inside, then what's the problem? You stay inside of it. There's only in or out. You can have a little mixture too, I guess. But well, like right now, I'm just drinking my tea and I can just look at these things here. They could be planets. You know, that could be a blue moon over this way. This way. It could be the blue moon, and that could be. It's hard doing this, I'm telling you. Alright, there. I mean, a three-dimensional kind of a thing, or if I want to point over. I want to point in this one, but alright, traffic is good, weather is even better. And I guess the thing is, these people come so far outside of themselves that they just seem obscure, they just seem ambiguous, they just seem so much larger than life because they're not conscious of all the neurosis, the neurotic things, what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to get a good word here. We're expanding our vocabulary here today, and we're also working on a movie. That's what we're going to do. We're going to work on a movie. Well, we have two fronts coming at each other here. I'm talking about the spiritual realm, and then I'm talking about doing a simple movie. Keep it simple. Just like all these actors and these rock stars and everything, they do these productions. But it's simple, but to the audience, it's so much bigger than life, because where they are, they say to themselves, wow, if I was ever in this movie, or if I was ever on this stage, if I had the new 2014 Corvette and I was driving to the studio, man, it's so much better than just doing this. It's like I'm talking to my friend yesterday, and sure, he's got the high life right now, but he's kind of boxed in. He's boxed in, he's got to put his years in, and then for what? I mean, yeah, he's enjoying it a little bit as you go along, but he kind of boxed into the system here. As long as he's happy. If he's happy in that system, and he is, he's got a great lawyer partner, and he's settled down, which we all should. But right now, I'm on a journey here, trying to get from the blue moon way over here. Right.